him lose to Buffalo and Miami at home. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys are saying he's great.
He's great. I got it. Hey, come on.
He's your guy.
He's my guy. He's my guy.
Okay, so what's happening?
I think there's still the learning curve is still happening with him and Sarkisian.
Okay, fair.
I think some of these balls that were like this one right there, I think that would at the very least batted down, but I think that should have been caught right there. I don't know. I'm not going to put that on Matt Ryan in there. And he's had a couple picks this year that were like that. And one thing that I will say, okay, let me. I know he's a good friend and he's done a lot for me on the football field, but let me get a little critical, okay? Let me put on my analyst hat and let me try to be unbiased here. I will say this. I do think that he could throw the ball to Julio Jones a lot more. Julio Jones right now, I think he's only had double-digit attempts towards him one time this year. Antonio Brown, 5 times. So those are the 2 best receivers in the league, in my opinion. I just don't know why you keep throwing the ball to Julio Jones. I don't know if that's Sarkisian, if that's Matt. You got to let the big dog eat. Let the horse run around the track. Throw it up to him. Let him put the saddle on him and ride that guy because he's a phenomenal talent.
That's what the Rams did this weekend with Todd Gurley. They just said, we're going to give you the ball 20, 25 times. And, I mean, it's a prime example of the Rams have done a very good job with Sean McVay. We give our best players the ball over and over and over. I know it's simplistic football, but, by the way, Edelman and Tom Brady and Gronk, yesterday, it looked like Hogan and Gronk time after time after time. And finally, what do we make? Here, Tony Gonzalez joining us. So I look at Pittsburgh last night, and it was very un-Pittsburgh-like. They're generally great at home, questionable on the road, but they go on the road. And is this the game? We see this every year, Tony, where there's a team that just comes out of the gate. It's a Denver. It's Buffalo's done it before. And then all of a sudden, they hit a wall. There's a game, and you're like, okay. Was that Kansas City last night where it was, exposed. Alex Smith was asked on an off night by some players to carry the team, can't. Like, what did you take out of Steelers-Chiefs yesterday? Does it mean anything other than just a good physical Sunday and Pittsburgh won?
Well, I think Pittsburgh, they had to play this way. I've been on those teams during the season where their season was on the brink of destruction right now with all the drama that we call them the Real Housewives of the NFL with the quarterback and then the running back. He does not get enough carries. The Martavis Bryant wants to trade. Antonio Brown's not getting enough catches. Like everything that was going on coming into this game, you're going against the best team in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
Going there, I think Coach Tomlin told these guys, because the way they played was physical.
Yeah.
He said, play to the whistle. And sometimes if you got to go over the whistle to prove a point, you go do it. We're going down swinging, and we're going to be more physical in this team. And you saw that. They had 2 personal fouls on Alex, and he got that rattled him.
Yes.
And he got thrown off of his game. This one right here, when you see him go low like this, Mitchell, that is absolutely unnecessary and ridiculous. And I hope he gets fined. I hope he gets suspended for a couple games because you're talking about a guy's career. But you see Alex react like this. We never see this out of Alex Smith. And I think this is why he started missing games. He got in his head. He was missing throws that he hadn't missed all season long. He was the MVP coming into this game for the whole league, and he didn't look like it yesterday.
They got into his head.
Got into his head. And they stopped Kareem Hunt. They had a good game plan for him. And, we talk about good losses. I don't know if I ever bought into it. It was a good loss that we needed that one. But if there ever was one, because I still think the Chiefs easily could have won this game.
They had a drive at the end of the game that would have won it.
Yeah, Antonio Brown makes that fluke catch that Terry Bradshaw called, by the way, weirdly so on the pregame show yesterday. But he makes that circus catch. If that ball's knocked down or intercepted, the Chiefs finally figured out their offense. They were able to get something going. Who knows? Then they win this game. They go down and kick a field goal and win the game. So I still think the Chiefs had a chance to win this game.
Tony Gonzalez coming up next, the greatest coaching move of the weekend, and the coach actually lost, and why the media is too hyperbolic once again with the NFL. Good seeing you, bud.
Yeah.
We all love cars, right? You should, but after it reaches that point where the warranty no longer exists, you can get burned. That's where you bring in CarShield.com. A new fuel pump's over $500. A water pump's over $1,000. Transmission, all that stuff can get $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. If your car's new, it's one thing, but what if it's 4, 5, 6 years old? A computer, electronics, GPS fails you. That's hundreds or thousands of dollars. Sign up for CarShield, the ultimate in extended coverage. 24/7 roadside assistance, a rental car while yours is in the shop. Save yourself from high repair bills. A deductible may apply, but it's carshield.com, code HERD, H-E-R-D. Also a phone number, 800-CAR-6100, 800-CAR-6100, and mention the code HERD, H-E-R-D.